Pardon, mate?
What did you think of that?
Oh, look, I thought it was a great game of footy. I just think we probably just didn't play smart enough to get the victory. New South Wales, hats off, they were very good. And we expected that from them, and we just didn't quite rise up to where we wanted ourselves from a smarts point of view. I thought our effort was like what you expect from a Queensland team. And I've seen lesser efforts get rewarded with a win, I've got to say, over the Origin. But tonight we just couldn't quite get it right with our smarts, and we got a little bit to work on, but we'll be back for game 2. It's on in a couple of weeks, isn't it? In Sydney? Yeah, I think you'll get a Queensland team ready to go for game 2 in Sydney. Oh, just a few little things that we wanted to do in the game with our attack. We just didn't quite execute properly tonight. I thought we got some good opportunities to do some plays that we worked on, but we just didn't quite get them into the game. And New South Wales on the other side, they were very smart with what they did, and they executed really well. They only had one handling error in the second half, which, when you're doing that, you're putting yourself in a good position to win the game or put pressure on your opposition, which they did really well. No, I think they were good. I thought both, it was pretty tough going early, and Naps and Wall were good. Can they be better? Yeah, of course they can. But I think the same could be said for most of our players, on that level, and that's what we got to look forward to is game 2. We know we can play better, and that's what we need to do. For game 2. That's all right. That's the second time this week you've done that.
Greg, what did you make of the first game as
I said during the week, and ever since Kirby appointed me captain, that I was going to go out there and just do what I can for the team. From the boys, I thought their effort was outstanding. Said that to him in the huddle at the end. Said it to him in half time, but unfortunately, it just didn't happen for us in the second half. It's key moments. That's what Origin's all about. Origin's about key moments and little things, and credit to New South Wales, they done it better than us, and that's what it comes down to.
Morgan at fullback and push ahead with that.
Yeah, I thought he was good. Well, we're not sure on Bill Slater, if he'll be available for game 2. But I thought he was really good, Morgs. He's in the game a lot of good running from him, no handling errors around him. So, but the other guy was pretty special, I thought, from New South Wales. I mean, he made some telling runs and again just showed his class in the match. So he was probably the difference in a lot of occasions. Oh, I thought he was for New South Wales, and I thought Greg was our best player. I thought if we had 17 Greg Inglises, we probably would have won that game, but unfortunately we only had one.
What do you make of Anthony Kelly's class?
Very good. Yeah, I'm happy with Macca's game. He was good through the middle, did some good things defensively and with the ball, and where we expected. Andrew to be, that's where he was. He was very good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Greg's probably got a better opinion than mine. I was sitting back in the coach's box, but I mean, those little calls go your way, they go against you, and on this occasion, it could have went either way. That's what I saw. Greg might.
Let's just leave it, eh?
Yeah, have a different opinion, but it went New South Wales' way, and then we just weren't quite good enough to defend that set. I think that was that little period there for New South Wales was quite damaging for us. That's an area, where we scored a great start to the second half, but then we just conceded 2, which again put us, under pressure, and it's hard at Origin when you're chasing. It makes it, very difficult.
Not at all. You guys got to understand, unless you play Origin, that's what Origin's about. Your body and your mind goes to a different level. As players and being around camp and being, you guys just write about it, but unless you play it, you guys will really understand what Origin's about. And for me, I just wanted to go out there and just do my role as a player. Like I said before, I'm just fortunate enough to have the captain next, have the C next to my name. So, wanting to go and make a statement? No, not at all. I just wanted to go out there and do my job the best way I can, and that's what I ask from my team. No, just hurts when you lose.
Well, I thought they were good. I thought they were really good. We got no dramas with the referees. We thought there might have been a few more penalties, but they weren't. But 5-1, you know, that's the way it goes at Origin. We probably got to look at ourselves there and look at our discipline and make sure we can get that better for game 2.
Will Matt Scott come into consideration?
Yeah, we said that from the outset, Dobbo. Scotty wasn't in game 1 because we felt that he wasn't quite right with his knee, and obviously there's a couple of club rounds to get through, and if he can come up, you know, strong in those games, he's every chance of playing.
Did you draw on last year? New South Wales kind of got a bit ahead of themselves on camera?
Oh, I don't think they got ahead of themselves. You know, I think we put in a good performance in game 2, and that's what we're going to have to do in Sydney again. You know, this time last year we were in a much worse place, I think, from a Queensland point of view. We got ourselves belted. Quite what's the word? Comprehensively. Yeah, English was never my great subject. Thanks for that, Greggy.
That's all right.
So, yeah, and we managed to address that and fix it up, and we'll address the few, and there's not a real lot wrong, I've got to say, with the way we played tonight. We came up against a very good side who played, as they spoke about through the week, they played really well, and we don't want to take anything away from New South Wales. They were a great team tonight.
What about Carlin Ponga, Kev? Will you pick him? Is he ready?
Oh, I think he's ready. It's just a matter of, you know, what happens in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, we're hoping to get Bill back, Bill Slater, if he can get back into some work. And Kalen was his first experience here at Origin level, so as the 19th man, yeah, we'd expect him to play some sort of role at Origin, whether it's game 2, game 3, or even into 2019. Oh, we trained on the wing yesterday when Gags went down, and I think his first game at the NRL was on the wing for the Cowboys. So he's a talented player. There's no doubt about that. But I thought Gags was again really good. That high level player that he is at this level. You know, come with a great try there just after half time, and he was in everything that we were doing as well. So we're really happy with Gags. Oh, I just think, yeah, and Greg and I spoke about it. Just our spine. That, you know. We had a mixed preparation with, you know, Benny Hunt not training all week with us. You know, with him being in his second game of Origin, certainly Benny and Cameron haven't played a lot of footy together either. So, but it's not an excuse. You know, they're good players. We love what they do. We love what they bring, and they'll be better in Origin too.
Do you think, Greg, they could be the long-term halves for you?
What's that, sorry?
Do you think they can be long-term halves, Cameron and Ben?
Yeah, I said this, you know, early in the week as well. You know, I see this side, you know, when I came through in 2006, I see this side being together for longevity. They keep fit, they go back to their club level and representing the club level, well then, you know, they're certainly going to be looked at, you know, in years to come.
Oh, I think his heart's hurting more than and his head's hurting more than his finger. But he's fine. I mean, I thought it was pretty courageous from him to play the way he did, and he caught a lot of balls that were sort of, looked to me like they were dropping out of the sky, so he did really well.